अच्छा मुरली को बुलाइए, बुला मुरली को।
आ रहा 2 मिनट, प्रिंट आउट लेगा। प्रिंट आउट मिटाई लो होता है।
उधर ही दे दीजिए, उसकी टेबल पे दे दीजिए।
नहीं उससे लगा, उधर लगा।
नहीं लैपटॉप तो वहाँ जाएगा ना, उसका हिस्सा लगा। इतना लंबा है नहीं बाबा, लंबा है नहीं बाबा इसका।
इसका प्लग घुसना,
ये मॉनिटर भी हटा दो।
ये किस लिए है? इसमें क्या आएगा? ये हम लोगों का सबका माइक्रो। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, इधर रखिए। तुम बेटा लॉग ऑन करो।
इसको नीचे रखना पड़ेगा।
इसको माइक को
क्यों?
उसको क्यों नीचे रखना पड़ेगा? वो देखना है ना क्वेश्चन। नहीं वो रहना दो, वो नेचुरल है। वो लैपटॉप मतलब नहीं है।
क्यों किसको आपको तो
वीडियो फ्रेम तो
नहीं, फेस तो देखिए, एक मिनट, इनका तो फेस आ रहा है।
आ जाएगा। इसको इस वाले कैमरे को थोड़ा फिक्स करो। है तो क्लोजअप लेना चाहिए इसमें। क्लोजअप लेना। हां ये लॉन्ग शॉट है। फ्रेम मिला देगा।
अच्छा, the point is those
Wi-Fi not connected.
someone must have logged in, I guess.
इसलिए बोल रहा था वो ना आ रहा है ना, समझ समझ इधर थोड़ा कर लो। इसे तो कुछ क्लोजअप करो। ये लॉन्ग शॉट में चलता है।
It's connected now.
মৌসি জি কো বলো তো একটা গরম চায় ফাই কিছু দিতে। আছে কি ও আজকে?
You need water? First to push out the test message. After that.
अच्छा, then this test message came, वो मेरा पास भी आया,
हाँ सर,
बट उसके बाद क्यों नहीं? Why is it not coming to me?
Oh, that is a test message we did na ki that the Google form is working or not, that was.
हाँ,
So just ignore
but then
the-
these why is it not coming to me? अच्छा,
Okay.
Actually, it's a
These
one
are
way
the questions.
only. No, it's a
that is
live
our
event
best
through
students.
YouTube channel. So they cannot ask right face to face. They cannot ask only through forms. They can
Google form.
Right.
So I'll get that.
अच्छा, I'm going to do something in the live questions. Whenever we get this type of questions,
Right, sir.
that what will be the valuation of internal marks?
They are asking about the assignment, sir.
Or-
What percentage they are? Yeah.
I know. So what I will tell them is that all these types of questions will be answered on the forum,
Right. Fine.
so
sir.
that everything people can, all candidates can see.
Right. General questions.
I am going to tackle only the subject matter
Fine,
questions.
sir. Fine, sir. That will do, sir.
Okay.
Right. Sir.
Like, would you provide certificate for lesser fee, like 500 rupees?
Yeah, we will provide the information in the forum, sir.
So all these I'll
General
say
questions. Correct, sir.
that these I am not going to answer.
Right, sir. You want admin account details?
That form.
Yeah. First, go to.
Yeah, it's there.
It's there.
It's not. It's really.
Responses feed is there. Responses.
Are there other questions coming now?
No, sir. This is the latest one, sir. Let's see, sir.
Do we have? ये तो 10 तारीख का है. Do we have
I'll just.
anybody on? Are people logged on online now, right now?
The questions can be submitted through this form only, sir. It's a one-way communication, sir. So, so we'll be teaching some certain things in the live event,
नहीं इसको
and based on that event, questions.
No,
may
but that
be-
is not the purpose of this. What we have announced
Okay.
is all the subjects that we have taught so far.
Right, sir.
Okay.
Right, sir.
People can ask questions, but the questions I have here are only two.
Right, sir.
So
yeah.
that is not sufficient to cover one
Send invite as this video. We don't have the name, so how to Hangouts on, or we need to find out Hangouts on.
ये थोड़ा ठीक से ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं हुआ. I think there should be a lot of people already logged on, at least 5-10 people.
Yeah.
If there are
Right.
400 people giving the exam,
Yeah.
then even if 5% of them, 20 of them should be logged on. It appears to me that nobody has received this message.
Email announcements went, sir.
Email announcement. Even I have registered as a student. I got that.
Yeah, even myself, sir.
Or they did not understand the meaning of the live, that they have to log on or something. Was that mentioned?
We provided the link.
That you YouTube link, we provided the URL and as well as that Google Forms where they can write the questions.
Where is Hangouts on air? You know Hangouts on air?
Yeah, it will be in that thing, right?
Hangouts on air.
Hangouts on here.
Yeah, another thing is there.
Okay. ये वाला, this one.
Yeah, Hangouts on, correct. Create a Hangout on air.
Okay, that is a problem.
Who are these? These people are part of our course.
Yes, sir. They are part of the course. Create Hangout. Broadcast live on HD on YouTube. How to start the event? Add people.
It's like when this.
और यहाँ से तो कैमरा का साथ कोई संबंध नहीं है, तो how will people see?
No, here through camera we can. Right.
That is to this I could have done from my own house. I did not have come to the studio.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So you want them to, the participants should be seen in the camera. Okay.
No.
After this live session,
So that.
they will record this thing now and then we'll again
नहीं लाइव इज यूट्यूब
live this.
यूट्यूब में लाइव हो रहा है
Yeah, YouTube live.
हाँ, YouTube में live
press
हो रहा है.
something happened.
वो he has removed that plug actually.
The brightness.
Yeah,
decrease.
yeah. We need to find out how to share the link here. So you have any
The idea was that इसमें this thing that is happening on YouTube,
right, sir.
that was supposed to be recorded and available for people to see in future also.
Yes, sir.
But now it is not happening. Technically, people have not set it up, bhai.
Yeah, actually we thought it that way, sir. Like you
How?
live event, it will be a live event, one-way communication. The questions will be coming from Google Forms. That's what we thought, sir. Because last time practically.
But that is what we discussed, that hang out on the air, that it will be, people will be. So now to there is, if suppose questions are coming, right?
Right, sir.
One is that actually I am giving a regular lecture
Right, sir.
and then people are asking questions. That is not the purpose. This is supposed to cover the entire course. All people who have any kind of doubt on any topic, they are supposed to send.
Right, sir. Yeah.
Okay, these two are good questions in that.
Right, sir.
But there is nobody live.
Yeah.
I don't have any audience.
Yeah. It's a public, maybe received by anyone, anywhere. Okay. Share.
When we were supposed to do it from 11 to 12:30, it is already now 11:20. Nothing has been done.
Right, sir. shareable link. Just find out how to share this link here. This one is chat, screen share, showcase, Q&A.
Even if there is no this thing, you can you see whether there is anybody live present?
That's what I'm trying to do, sir.
Forget about going to the camera.
Okay.
No, it's like it's it's loading.
Okay, it's loading. But this link, no.
Start broadcast.
Where it is? Start broadcast. Video call is ended.
There has to be some participant between.
Sandra said knows this, no? How to do this?
It's Google Hangouts only, no? But yeah, we will just see. Hangouts from google.com.
पूरा वॉश आउट हो गया आज.
So have you talked about psychographic segmentation, like use-based and all
It has to give us
these
links so that
interests
we will
and
put that link
maybe
in
something about the
announcement
valves and all
let's see
those
whether
things?
We have had sessions on that.
let's see how to
So
get
that
that
is
link.
But
covered.
no, I was wanting some questions which are.
Something like key things for say startup,
first
because
we will
everybody is
join
talking about
the
startup
Hangouts.
these days.
Now we have
So
No, I was wanting some questions which are
Okay, this is the link. This is the
like I have like this. I like this type of thing that I want this Raj Fashion Palace, and we want to start selling clothes online in local market. This kind of like real. If we are not ready, then we will.
dear, you just type dear participants.
So I think it will be better if we wait for 1 or 2 days. Maybe they'll have more questions. Then we can combine those questions and do this again.
Dear, okay. Yeah, here is the Hangouts link. Please join the live session. Hangouts link. Kindly join the live session. Yeah.
Is it because people might be having other classes or something during this time 11 to?
Yeah, you just select
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 this
select
link,
it, select it.
Oh, link.
Right. Right.
This icon.
Yeah, paste it again. The same thing. Open in a new window.
Check that
Right.
box.
Close.
Close.
Alright. Thanks, NPTEL team or sir's name. Right. And then here title you put like Q&A session, marketing management Q&A session.
Q&A session.
Yeah. Scroll down.
same level.
Yeah, send me. Scroll down.
Scroll down. ये private को कर दे. हाँ, and then save.
আমাকে ওটা দাও তো कीबोर्ड माउस कुछ भी.
It got saved, na? We'll close it. And then we'll check whether that email has gone. Yeah, Q&A live session. If somebody clicks it.
You will
On ही रहता है.
get connected to the
Right, and then you will open both the things simultaneously, like that forms as well, like this. So whoever joins or whoever poses questions.
इससे आगे नहीं आएगा.
माउस को
ठीक है
इसमें काम नहीं करेगा माउस.
Saurav Arora.
He's in the video call. We need to join the video call. Join.
So we should join.
But we are the admin, no? He has to join with our thing.
Somebody has joined.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. Go on. See. Yeah, but he didn't.
Turn on the mic.
Right. Turn on the mic as well as the camera, video camera. We can just. Yeah. Right. We need to constantly switch and see the
That, yeah.
Q&A
Q&A from the form,
as
whether
well as,
someone else
yeah,
is-
someone is, yeah, that
Somebody
will-
is
that will
saying,
do.
yeah.
I have one question. Now, why is he putting it in a message form?
Yeah.
It's okay.
Must be
Ha,
access to the
please,
back
please
end.
articulate your question.
Two
So there is
two
another
people are-
person.
Right, right.
He doesn't.
This is very good. Right, right. You have to. This is what has.
Okay, sir.
This is what is needed actually.
Fine, sir. We thought it other way, sir. Nothing is
Nothing is
typing. Could not start the video because of network error.
भाई आप लोगों ने ये सब. What is, you have never done a live session here.
Last time we did like,
Ah,
like
would-
practical English course.
Ah.
So it's a one way, sir.
One way means.
One way means through questions will come only through that forms, sir. Google Forms, and sir will be answering it, sir.
If there is a network
No, no.
error,
Then
you
then
close
what is
that
the? Then it
video.
is not
Just
live.
make it an audio or a
Audio,
written chat.
the-
If it
Ah.
comes
Message
in the
one, okay.
form, then
Right.
it is not live.
Yeah.
Yeah, that we can do.
Live means people, you
Right,
know, they
yeah,
will.
yeah.
It is the hangout.
Yes, sir.
That means they will be there. I am here.
Right, sir.
I mean, even if they series
have
of questions,
Yeah.
and it was recorded in this.
Right, but at the time of his presentation, questions came through that form, sir. That's what happened.
Oh, so
Because of the
that
bandwidth.
Google form might be live, so people were
Yeah,
still
that's what, it
entering.
is still live. That's what we
the-
thought. Since there is a bandwidth problem among students, so we thought it this way.
ठीक है, अभी भाई नॉर्मल रिकॉर्डिंग करेंगे हम लोग. इसको बंद कर दो.
जितने क्वेश्चन आ गए उसके ऊपर
We will announce saying that there is a network problem. We will announce. Right.
वो लेटर ऑन करो, अभी अभी
Yeah,
मत.
we will announce from our end.
अब अभी वहाँ से अब कर दो.
Right, sir.
Sir, again we can check now that there
No,
is
sir.
no other questions.
Network error is coming again and again. Yeah, so
So you from there you go to the forum and say, or whatever, or
Right,
go
right.
on to
We-
this link
Yes, sir.
and just say that there is some network error due to bandwidth.
Yes, sir.
Please send your questions
Okay.
on the form,
Right, sir.
and we will announce. We haven't received enough questions just now,
Right, sir.
so please send your questions,
Right, sir.
and we will announce another live session
Right, sir.
soon.
Right, sir. We'll do that, sir. Yeah, thanks.
Or in the meantime, we can also prepare some questions like
Yeah.
this one. We'll have a list ready with us, and if we don't get them,
We have to have questions where
Yes, sir.
the answers will be short.
So some questions have come.
No questions have come.
This one, sir.
different scaling techniques.
So now we have some meat. Now we have a lot of good questions. Where are these questions coming from?
It's the form, sir. They are writing. I mean, if as on we keep on refreshing, it will
Hmm.
come.
ওইটাই করতে পারো রিফ্রেশ করে করে কোশ্চেনগুলো আসতে থাকবে আরে ওরা তো ইউটিউবে দেখছেই ভিজিবল তো ভিজিবলটা প্রবলেম সলভ হয়ে গেল আমি তো তখন বলছিলাম না আমার কাজে
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to then take up
How can we differentiate between branding and trademark?
no. What I'm saying is that you, like, I will start here.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that which are the procedures to start e-commerce. Okay. Then I will also talk about this, but then in the meantime you and Priyanka, you can talk about this, like there is a huge challenge in marketing.
Skill level.
This is again that Praveen only asking. What is this? Central government? What?
Marketing of-
किया check करने का?
You wrap it
Marketing
up,
of-
na? That.
He has asked a very long question. This person. But in
See,
the meantime,
format,
you people can start responding to this.
text wrapping.
Central government is suffering several schemes.
That is a very that's not a very subject related question, but we will take up this one. What are the various stages of product development? In fact, my PPT is right open. I can start there. How can we differentiate between branding and trademark?
How can we do branding?
Different-
And trademark are two different. Acha, okay, fine.
Different methods of forecasting. How does it help in identifying demand for the market. Would you like to take up this? Different methods of forecasting?
I mean, so let's prepare one day next day we'll probably take these things up. Because like how much do we say in
When a
terms
new
of
service
forecasting?
enterprise in education training space, even if there is advertisement to spread information of the new service, generally there are few takers and the enterprise fails. Tarpore?
Hello?
From the lessons we understand information reputation we translate into percentage of best marketing strategy through new enterprise and skill development program
अच्छा अच्छा हम तो
catering
लेक्चर
to
में
12
आधा घंटा बाद आऊंगा
entry level jobs in areas like
आधा घंटा बाद आऊंगा लेक्चर चल रहा है
I will, can you make it bigger?
हाँ 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 ओके ओके
Okay.
Zoom था ना? I mean, you want the font size to be bigger, right?
No. Font size bigger. But তার আগে আমাদের who is this person who has ready है हाँ না
This one, right?
no তার আগে এই লোকটার নাম কি প্রোডাক্ট what are the various Manu Singh
Pravindo.
Manu Singh.
Acha.
what are the various stages of product
Product
development? This has been asked by Manu Singh.
From Kanpur.
Is his name Manu Singh? That is his
It's
email
email
ID.
ID, huh.
Where is the name? There must be name here. Like it is full name is
Yes.
coming here.
Manu Singh.
Manu Singh. So I will answer this Manu Singh question because this will be a long answer and that will help us also to fill up this thing that we forgot to cover. And then who has asked this question?
That e-commerce one.
Manu Singh also has asked this question about trademark and
Branding.
brand.
Trademark and brand has been asked by this guy,
Kajal Singh.
Hmm?
Kajal Singh Chauhan.
Oh. Then একটা ভালো question ছিল. There was another interesting question. This one. New service enterprise for
Training space. It
who
is
has asked this question?
Praveen.
Huh? No,
Someone
not
named
Praveen.
Yeah. This question though.
No. देखो आবার যাও.
When a service enterprise, this one, right?
Mhm.
Praveen.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Go
sir.
back.
The email ID is Pravindo.
No, that related to another question. This
He has asked 4 or 5 questions.
are you sure it
Yes,
is?
sir. He has also asked this. He has also asked. Okay, this is the rubbish. He has asked this marketing of skill development program. He has also asked.
Then Manu Singh চলে যাও নিচে, then further.
Manu Singh, then Kajal Singh trademark.
Hmm.
And then Singh Ali has asked about different methods of forecasting.
That is who has asked that question? Abhishek Singh.
Singh
Chauhan.
Methods of forecasting.
Abhishek, ওটা দেখতে হবে that what has Shashi talked about.
हाँ मतलब
Forecasting he has tougher. I do not remember what Shashi has said. We have to check that. So this we will have to keep pending. Then next,
next is this one, this huge question.
that is from Praveen.
That is from Praveen.
Okay.
When a new service
This-
enterprise in education training space is
Okay.
Different methods of
Manu Singh, what was the exact
Question.
question? Is product?
Stages
What are
in
the various
product-
stages of product development? And this guy, this is Praveen. ठीक है. This Manu Singh and Praveen will start. Okay, ready.
Shall we stay or like?
No, you stay.
Shall we stay?
I also stay.
Yeah, you can comment something.
এটা কিন্তু লাইভ চলছে ইউটিউবে।
Huh?
ইউটিউবে লাইভ চলছে মানে এখন থেকে।
Ah. No, it will camera also record. This also we will.
রেকর্ডও হচ্ছে লাইভও যাচ্ছে।
ठीक है.
তিনজনেই কভার হচ্ছে।
शुभम
হ্যাঁ
सर रेडी
हमारा तो अच्छा इधर तो है.
ठीक है सर टीम का आ रहा है
Can you hear me? How? तुम्ही কথা বলো.
Hello.
Hello.
ठीक है
Hello. Good morning and welcome to this final wrap-up session for our course on Marketing Management 1. We have organized this wrap-up session to answer your live questions, and if we receive many questions that we cannot cover during this session, then we will organize another session later on if required. First, let me clarify who we are. You know me, I'm Jayanto Chatterjee from IIT Kanpur, and here I have the two teaching assistants who have been helping us in this course. This is Somnath Bhattacharya, and he has answered many of your questions on the forum. And here is Priyanka Sharma, and both of them are doing PhD at IIT Kanpur, and marketing is their key area of interest. So you are in good company, and let us look at the various questions that you have sent. Now, firstly, there are questions which are relating to the certificate and fees and various kinds of evaluation. These questions, Somnath, you can answer on the forum. We need not take up everybody's time. These questions we can take individually on the forum because these are very personal questions. We would like to focus in this live session on questions which are related to the subject matter, and questions which pertain to various sessions that we have had, and questions which may be alluding to to areas which we have not covered in detail. So I would like to take up first this question which has come from Manu Singh, and his question is that what are the various stages of product development? And there are some similar questions from others, like for example this question from Praveen, who has asked about the various stages of growing a business, service business. He has mentioned the business of coaching or educational tutoring service, and what marketing strategies are required at the various stages. If you see this screen, the image on the screen in front of you, you will see that we have in the very early stage, this is what we call the introduction stage. For a product, new product being launched, like Manu has talked about, or somebody else has talked about launching an online service for selling textile in Gujarat. Who is that? That is a question from Mohit Israni from Rajkot. Now, all of these questions you can see in the perspective of this particular diagram. So, first we have what we call the introduction stage. The kind of buyers we are looking for at that stage, we call them the pioneers. These are people who are risk takers. These are people who may be well known to you, so they may favor you with their initial purchase. They may be people who will be ready to experiment with a new product or with a new service. We know that normally from a total population of people who might be the target market, these people will be maybe 5-6% of the total population. This is a very crucial stage for an entrepreneur. This is what we say, how to get the first 100 customers. So getting this first 100 customers, it's a fuzzy area. There is no grammar, there is no clear cut methodology. You have to really work stage by stage, person by person, to get these what we call alpha customers. Important here to look at this alpha and beta customer segmentation to start your business. Alpha customers will be customers you know, customers who are also of the pioneering type. That means they are ready to take some risk. That risk they might take because they have personal trust in you. So look among your friends, relatives, friends of friends to get your pioneer customers. Always observe them. To be a good pioneer customer, that customer must be ready to experiment with a new product or service, must be in that nature. So avoid the people who are conservative, who are very cautious, and look for people who are, and very often these are young customers, but could be also people at different age groups. So who are pioneer customers will be primarily signified by their ability to take risk and their attitude towards experimentation. Once you have these people and work with these people with your product or service, remember you are not yet in the market. So based on the feedback from the alpha customers, so when you approach the alpha customers, you should have what we call a minimum viable product or a minimum viable service. There is this whole area of lean entrepreneurship, and that talks about that in today's world, you need not wait, and the e-commerce companies use it very often, that you need not wait for the fully functional, totally worked out, bug-free, defect-free product or service to start your business. Have a prototype or a late stage prototype, have something that is working, may not be as yet fully functional, but go to these alpha customers. So if you are starting an e-commerce service for Gujarat with certain local kind of ethnic textile and so on, so create a website, have the general functionality ready, and then go to some known customers who will be in this segment, satisfy the pioneering characteristics, but also they must be people who will trust you and you can trust them, that they will not actually malign your new venture or not talk on the forum or on the social media about your defects. They are people who should be interested to help you and give you the feedback. So then you rapidly respond to those feedbacks. Create the next generation. And this is the stage where you have to be able to make rapid changes. There may be many revisions at this stage. When you have then a product or a service which is reasonably working well, alpha customers are kind of attracted. They may not be satisfied. Alpha customers are very seldom totally satisfied. They will always give you more suggestions, more ideas. But they say, okay, it is working. This is a stage, and I would say that for most normal ventures, these number of alpha customers will be maybe 20, 30, 50. depending on your size, ambition. The next stage is of the beta customer. So it's kind of going towards here. This is the stage. The beta customers are customers who are not exactly totally known to you, but they are people who are like friends of friends, people who are actually also ready to experiment. They show the same characteristics as the pioneers, but they may be technically more demanding. They will be more open with their suggestions and comments. So you go to these beta customers. To give you an example, like Reliance Jio, they are launching a new 4G service, data service. So they first went to, I think, so they first went to, I think, 500 or 1,000 of their employees who are involved in the Reliance Jio communication business. And so these are the alpha customers. These are customers who have some technical knowledge about what is happening. They are people who are interested in this particular business service. Then on the basis of their feedback, a lot of changes and improvements have been made. And then I understand that the service was opened to the family members and friends of these initial 500 or 1,000. At that stage, the service was also opened to people who are employees of Reliance in various other kinds of businesses of Reliance. So, but they were chosen with this beta customer profile. That means they were chosen on the basis of their technical competence to give feedback on the service. And they were asked to give these inputs often through gatherings, through group discussion and so on. So the alpha customers help them to make the service more or less launchable. The beta customers help them to refine it and do some sustained operations to check out under load how it will function and so on. So in general, this approach of getting the alpha and beta customers at this stage and then go to the next stage is important. Now, one of the things that we have discussed earlier in one of the sessions is about this chasm concept. The concept that people who are satisfied at this stage may not show all the characteristics that are required to succeed in the later stage. In the later stage, when you are catching the growth phase, you will be dealing with the early majority of the customers. These customers will not be risk takers. They will be risk averse. There will be people who will be open to invest in a new product or service, but they will be driven more by what they require versus what you are offering. So the features, the capabilities, all those issues will become very much important. Also very important in this transition from the pioneers or innovators to the majority is that often it has to go by segment. So in catching the early majority, it is very important that you have to go segment by segment. So choosing a segment to whom your product or your service will be of high importance. There is a good match between their requirement and your features or attributes. is very important. So early segmentation should be very slim, should be very specific, should have as much match as possible between features and customer requirements, so that the next segment, which should be an adjacent segment, so the idea is you land at some point and then go step by step to expand your market front. This is the, so in literature it has often been compared with the Second World War D-Day landing. That means you actually land at Normandy. That means you land at a very chosen specific segment and then gradually expand. That gradual depends on the velocity of that particular business or that particular market. So in some cases gradual means over 1 year, in some cases gradual may mean over 3 months. But then you go sort of step by step, segment by segment. That is the way to win in the early majority market. So this is important. So take for example your this idea about Praveen's new service enterprise for tutoring, for coaching, and he has talked about creating a special coaching service for dropouts or people who have failed and so on. So here again you have to first get customers through initial customers through your contacts, personal acquaintances. You may get initially only 10 students, but if you are able to deliver the right kind of service for these kind of students who are weak, students who need personal hand-holding, students who need nurturing, students who may need not only educational input but also psychological counseling or career counseling, students who may need parents teachers meeting so that the parents are also sensitized to the particular needs of that student. So if you are able to create this kind of a special attention oriented tutoring service with 10 students, if you are doing it correctly, then within the first 2 months you will be able to create a small buzz. The parents of these students themselves will start talking to others about the kind of tutoring they are receiving. So the point I am trying to make is, if you are wanting to create a new service or create a new product, you cannot be everything to everybody. You need to create a specific distinctive position. You need to create a value package which makes high sense to a particular type of customer segment, and start there. Earn their trust.
And then
They become your alpha customers.
Sir, a very related question that comes to my mind here is, what should be the pricing for a new product, or when I'm taking it to the alpha customers and then to beta customers, what should be my starting strategies to price that product so that they are also willing to test it and give me a feedback? And
you see, it varies based on the type of product.
okay.
So if you are in a staple product business, that means you are into convenience products, regularly purchased products like toothpaste or soap or things like that of daily use, then if you are coming up with a new product, your pricing strategy cannot go too far away from the prevailing price level.
in the market.
So that means you have to mark to the market. But if you are going into a specialty product, like say this ethnic Gujarat
Apparel.
textile, ethnic textile with specific types of designs and features sourced from Gujarat. This is not convenience product. This you can put either in the like shopping or maybe specialty.
Specialty.
In this case is actually price is not a very important
Criteria.
feature for the pioneers.
Okay.
Okay, so you should not price it definitely below the market level. You can actually if you charge 15% extra, usually these pioneers will not bother about it. In case of the service like the tutoring that we talked about,
Right.
again you will have to be if you are clear that yes, you do have special competence like that psychological counseling or creating those kinds of special environment for weak students. If you do have really something different, something special, something additional, not available from other tutorials,
Some
differentiation, clear cut, then at the early stage, at this stage, it may be better that you charge a little bit extra.
Extra.
You know, your price is marginally higher because often people associate
price with quality.
in this kind of the tutoring is like a credence service, as we have discussed these differences,
Types of
transactional services, experiential services and credence services. So in credence services where the result will be known after some time, it is better as a to take a special pricing position because you are, but don't do it if you do not have something real to offer. I mean, do not do a special pricing based on pretension. Okay, so look into the reality of your actual offering. Also, I think I will like to point out that this introduction stage, some of the academic points that is good to make is that you have to lay a regular foundation. You have to be very clear about the steps that you want to follow. Now, at this stage, there are certain, just like when you plant a small tree, then you can put a fence around it so that it is not eaten away by animals and so on. So, similarly, there are in every country, there are some regulatory protections and other different types of restrictions in competition that help young entrepreneurs or new businesses. So like trademark or patent are examples. One of the questions that we have received is the difference between trademark and brand. Trademark, just like patent or just like service mark, is a kind of protection for a business with respect to its offerings. Whereas brand is, a trademark can be, because a trademark usually will be a symbol or will be a name or will be a design, color. It will be part of the brand framework, but only a small part of it. The brand has a much bigger position, right? I mean, what is your opinion about a brand in that sense?
So what I feel that brand includes everything from symbol to jingles, the name, the logos, the mascot, everything that a consumer can relate with. So a brand is what you can say, it's a bigger umbrella under which a trademark is one of those elements, and creating a brand is very important. And
Right. So brand is more like the mindset or the capturing of the mind that a product does, and trademark is a legally protected part of that particular brand.
Right.
Say if you have a brand of Pepsi, then the logo of Pepsi, which is protected by law, is the trademark, while the mind share that Pepsi has been able to capture talks about the brand of Pepsi in the consumer's mind.
Sure.
And brand helps you to charge a little bit premium on your products and services, because that is how people value that,
That
particular service or the product offerings.
And we were discussing just now about this, tutoring service for special children, or a textile business for special type of textiles. Now, it's very important that if you have true distinctive offering, if you have some value proposition which is unique or not available in the current market environment, then it is very important to lay the foundation for your branding based on that differentiation. And so this is one of the pioneering activities. This first mover advantage that we often talk about is also nothing but your first portrayal of your brand. And brand and value proposition, I often find, can go very well together, can be almost synonymous at the early stage. The brand at a later stage, it acquires many other layers beyond the value proposition. I mean, the logical value proposition or very clearly identifiable value proposition. Older brands, long sustaining brands, have other layers that come up on top of the logical or factual reasons or triggers. It actually has some emotional involvement, it has some intuitive trust, and various other elements that come. But at the early stage, based on facts, based on reality, based on the properties of your products or services, you must create some distinctive message that is embedded in your brand.
statement.
For example, this brand of new soft drinks, Paper Boat, you have all seen it. Now, you see, their branding strategy, which is based on nostalgia and ethnic drinks and generally organic and health-oriented drinks. Besides those messages that it is nostalgia, it is something that you would remember your childhood, and it is healthy and natural and so on. Besides that, they have also taken very good steps towards creating, say, the bottle, which is not a normal bottle.
Right.
It's a
Easy to
collapsible,
carry.
Shape.
the distinctive shape,
Yeah.
and it is,
You can recap it and save it for later consumption also.
exactly, and you can share it with others, so it's different from many positions taken by the conventional soft
Fruit
drinks
juices, soft drinks.
or fruit juices. So this is a very good example of a pioneering approach, well supported by packaging, the message in the product or service, the distribution. All those issues come together to support this distinctive brand positioning Paper Boat
Has
Wants to create.
wants to create. Okay. In the early growth stage, which we were discussing, your strategic options are continuing to be the leader. But you have to, at this stage, have very clear-cut strategy how to go this, what we were discussing, go segment by segment, how to expand your market and not try to go as a whole. And at this stage, you have to also be often be prepared that you may not, as you go segment by segment, in some segments you may face stiff resistance. So instead of trying to crack that segment, you may see that you don't ignore the low hanging fruits or more easily approachable segments. Okay, so early growth leaders, they have 4 different options. One is enhance position, maintain position, retreat, or exit. So I would say that exit is a completely different option. We are not discussing that. The kind of questions we have, like this ethnic textile marketing or tutorial services marketing and so on. In these cases, you have to understand that in some cases you must stay with the same segment. Like I would say, this tutoring service for children or students who need special care. This itself is a very highly promising segment. So don't, if you have created that distinctive position and got your first 100 customers, then because it is very attractive to go into the general tutorial market, where you can actually at a time serve thousands of students. So it may appear to be very attractive that, okay, let's start the general IIT joint entrance coaching or medical entrance coaching, etc. services, and let's rapidly expand. If you try to do that, you may actually dilute your original distinctive brand position. So see that what is the maximum business. It may be better to go to other cities with your this offering, this special capability offering, rather than in the same city try to cater to all kind, be everything for everybody. So being everything to some bodies, is maybe a better initial strategy than trying to be everything to everybody to start with, definitely. And even I would say in the early growth stage also, retain your distinctiveness as far as possible. Okay. All right. So we have some more questions which are of the either administrative type, or there are references to specific lectures. Those we will immediately put our responses out on the forum. So you see them. If we are receiving more subject matter oriented questions, or if we find that there are questions which go into a gap area, or then we will take them up maybe in a subsequent session. There are questions also which, like for example, somebody has asked about rural marketing and how to approach rural markets. Now this is a subject matter in itself. We will take up these kind of issues, the rural market or the market at the bottom of the pyramid, etc., in our advanced marketing session, which we will perhaps be airing in July or maybe earlier. So big topics, please wait for the next part of this program, this subject. Otherwise, whatever we have covered during the last 8 weeks, questions pertaining to those will be now answered on the forum. And if we have enough number of good questions, we will have another live session. Thank you. Thanks, Somnath. Thanks, Priyanka.
Thank you, sir.
But anyway, in the meantime, try to develop some
Questions related to
and that market research question which you posted.
like questions like this, different methods of multivariate, and now multivariate analysis goes into factor analysis and stuff. But
No, I
those
do
have
not know.
been covered.
What?
One multivariate
Different
analysis.
methods of multivariate analysis
how much
with
would I say?
examples.
No, different methods of
Cluster
multivariate
analysis
analysis
is
with
like-
examples.
this is
What is the difference between qualitative and quantitative market research?
This is doable.
This is
can
तो
be
a
done.
very basic question. One
हाँ.
example. But these methods of scaling तो ठीक है sir has talked about.
Forecasting
But
maybe if
forecasting.
you divide like this, qualitative and quantitative, and in the quantitative stuff, then you talk
Then there
about
is weighted average,
हाँ,
regression,
हाँ,
time
and
scaling.